Hello, everybody. I'm back. I'm here today with Andre Decolife, and we are going to be, doing the follow up on our Farhouse Spaces where we chatted about his journey to art and basically on chain. He's something you could say, he's somebody who you could say is true artist because he basically creates art all the time, even almost in his sleep. And so I'm really excited about today's walkthrough because we will see some really colorful art. Andre, welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the introduction. I do create in my sleep. Yeah, I wake up sometimes in the morning and say, oh, what did I have in mind last night? And then I try to recreate that. But yeah, usually it's not successful.
Well, let's jump right into it. This is Andre's website. I'll put all the links of artworks we will talk about into show notes, obviously. And we start with his website so you could see that this is really colorful. Now we go through selected artworks and we'll come back to the website at the end. So let's see what we have. So these are artworks which, Deco selected as a showcase, and he's going to tell us something about each one of them. So what I'm looking here at, what are we looking at?
This is one of my lions, part of the Decolife collection as one of ones. So the lion is a symbol and identity that I use in my street artworks over the years, that I use them as my symbol itself, as my logo, and identity. Usually I don't sign, so only who is part of the, let's say, the street art and graffiti community will kind of know who is who, because some places we don't really have the permission. And this I selected as one of the early works because I do like the idea of the DMT. I'm not in the influence I had from the early days of discovering what NFTs are and researching and getting to know what collections are, and looking at the Bored Apes. The DMT ones always caught my attention. So this is a little homage to the early days of NFTs.
Awesome. I love the colors. It reminds me the tiger which I have tattooed somewhere, but it is way more colorful. Nice one. It's from the Decolife collection of 101s. So let's jump into Fountain.
Yes, this one is part
It
of
looks like a
the
toilet.
Decolife
Hope that's not inside.
museum
Insult.
collection. Yes, you're right. This is where I recreated part of the most influential and some of the most important artworks of art history of all the time.
Okay,
All
wow.
times, I mean. And this is a recreation of a 1917 Marcel Duchamp that questioned what is art and what's not. And if it's a good or bad art, for sure it has a good impact in the art history and the modern art. So I had to do my own version of that.
I see. Decolife
And it's
Museum.
one of the things I go to see at Tate Modern quite often in London.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I don't remember seeing it there, but I've been there. Oh,
Yeah.
another colorful one. Love it.
Yes, this one is one of my most complex artworks. It goes to, you can zoom in as much as you can. It goes through a big history of life on the planet, evolution of art, science, religion, technology, and
Is this you, the
also
green
go
guy?
chronological. Yes, it starts from behind him. If you see, we have the microbial life, and from that you go like clockwise, going chronologically through time. Yeah.
Oh, the apes and BTC.
With the
I
Ice
love
Age
it.
going through.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Must
quite
have been
a lot.
lot of work to put this together, honestly.
Yeah, we had the Stonehenge, Egyptians, and yeah, goes science, art, and religion.
Happy collector. Nice. Love this. Alpha. Oh, the punk. Okay, I've seen this one. Nice.
Yeah, this one is spread around many wallets around. So this is the first free mint I ever did. And as I have that other collection of them recreating the most influential and important artworks of all time,
Mm-hmm.
I decided to do another collection as free mint for recreating PFPs. And in this case, these are the PFPs that I hold, and I'm part of the community. So I recreated this V1 punk that I added my own elements of street art, graffiti, urban, nature, even the sacred geometry, and yeah, having my own personal touch. Yeah, there is the Gutter Cat gang as well, and yeah,
Yeah,
the
these are
red
very
guy
cool. All of them. I
with the
love the
skulls.
erect guy. That's nice.
Yeah, but eventually in the future, when I continue this collection, I will do free mints for who is a full set holders, and I'll put a price for those who are not. So we'll
I see. So now
eventually
is the
add
time
some
to
value
buy.
to it.
You heard it.
We're still early,
It's still early. Now is the time to buy.
but yeah, this is
Okay.
the most
This is the
recent
modern.
collection. Yeah. So this is one of the early artworks I have. This one specifically is the fourth digital art I ever did. And as we spoke, through that collection, you can see how I learned how to use the Procreate, how to create art digitally. So this is one of the
Hmm.
early works that I did everything in one layer, one size of brush, no redo, just going from beginning to end. And is the part of the full abstract trait that to me is the most personal ones, that they are just feelings and expressions that can be interpreted to different ways, and I would say they can change according to the mood of the viewers and the perspective as well. Even to myself, I look at it and then I feel something, and then can pass as a year, I look back at it, I have a completely different perspective on it. And yeah, this one is the number 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess this is the ideal thing for the artwork if it can, produce different feelings every time I look at it.
Yeah, this one is as well part of the full abstract collection,
Yeah,
and I have
looks like it.
this. Yeah, this one I did during a trip in Switzerland. That was just drawing during the train, during the journey, and I feel they end up being a type of diary that I can remember what was happening around the time when I created them, and I
So
have
what
this
was
very
happening
strong
here
with me.
in that case?
An ideal harmony.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
this is
Swiss
this is the
harmony.
work
This
that
is
is difficult to know when it's finished, and this to me is one of the most challenging. Is the creating the full abstract that is not like drawing a person or a horse or something that is very specific. Like when you finish, when you did the eyes or something like that. But when it's a full abstract like that, is really challenging psychologically.
yeah.
But yeah, I
But
like this one.
I like abstract art. I like colors, so it's cool, but it is very cool. But when you said I was driving during my visit in Switzerland, sort of trying to remember what was happening, so that put it into totally different perspectives. Like, what the fuck was
Yeah.
happening here?
Well, the first snowboard trip I had. Yes, this is also another philosophical
Oh,
NFT that we go reflecting back as you are only ideas. So basically, I question a lot, like, what do I want to pass with my message? And then you go down thinking about it, and you end up like, who I am, what am I, what's my
mhm.
responsibility as a human in the 21st century, and end up being usually kind of painful to go deep that much, but end up being that you're only your ideas, what you create, and as a still life, and we are up for the change, and we develop ourselves through the journey. This one is
Yeah,
also was purchased by the rapper Ja Rule. That is one of the highlights of the collection.
yeah, I can see. Impressive. Congratulations. Oh, another really busy one.
Yeah, this is one of the more recent ones. This one is again more question than answers, I would say. So is transcending physicality to more the spiritual world, but also getting with tech, because I do think and read many articles about AI taking over and now this contemporary topics that could be a threat, but I see them as progress and natural evolution. So this one has some biology and science and
Yeah,
the
a lot of
spiritual as well.
biology actually. Wow, this
Yeah,
is
some
cool.
anatomy. And again, I try to keep the same with signs of my street art and my skateboard and things that I like.
Yeah, some of these artworks are, when you look at them, the first impression is usually, oh, wow, nice, colorful. And then when you have a chance to kind of look closer, there's a lot of detail hidden in it, which can bring different, I would guess, emotions or questions.
Yeah,
So,
only
yeah.
the ones after I learned how to use the zoom on the tablet. If you look at the early ones, you zoom in doesn't have details inside. Yeah, this one is a very interesting one. This one is my first dynamic NFT, so it was done
Oh,
through Transient Labs. So this artwork is basically 7 artworks, one of one, and they change according to the day of the week. So today is
oh, so
Friday, is
now it's
displaying
Friday.
Friday. Yeah, and if you look at tomorrow, we'll say Saturday, and each day of the week has a different portrait, a different composition that reflects to the planet and one of the
Nice.
7 wonders of the world. And yeah, they are very
Okay. Right,
interesting. If you
Taj
change the
Mahal.
date on your device and look at them, they will change as well because they change at midnight of your own device. So someone
Oh,
on the other side of the world where maybe Saturday already, they already see the Saturday display
okay, so it changes based on my device or the
on your
time of
device.
the
Yes,
owner, my device. Okay,
on the
impressive. I
viewer's
will
device.
highlight
Yes.
this link for you guys because I think everybody will want to see all of them. I want to see
Yeah.
Monday though. So let's go to the last selected piece, Zodiac.
Yes, so this is another dynamic NFT as well. This one is based on the 12 zodiac signs and they
Uh-huh.
change according to the calendar of the zodiac as well. So each season is based on the calendar. Each day will
Nice.
be displayed the different zodiac.
I think these would be awesome if, there would be like good looking big frames at home. So the pictures would be, displayed and changing dynamically. I think time is
Yeah,
coming.
I sent the images in 4K to the buyers and some physical sketches I have from them. Because one of the things I do as well is sending physical arts for some specific NFTs, and I've done over 130 physical artwork sent to 12 different countries, and yeah, I feel like it's a good way to get
Hmm.
connected.
Yeah, definitely. Impressive. Okay. This is the end of our showcase. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the colorful art from Deco. Is there anything, last words, Deco, which you wanna say? I will of course put all the links into the show notes so you know where to find it. I would recommend you go and get some of the artworks from Deco while you can. And this was lovely.
Thank you. Yeah, no, just thank you, everyone, and be creative. Don't be afraid of expressing your feelings through visual arts.
Very cool. Thank you, everybody. Ciao.
Thank you. Thank you. Ciao.